Everybody, thank you for joining us today, talking about Amazon ads. So, I don't know who here has experience with Amazon ads already, working with it. I think I saw a few hands go up earlier. This is a lightning session. We're going to go through a few of the basic things that talk about the complexity that you could build using Amazon ads for your customers. My name is Dave Katz. I'm an evangelist at Amazon Ads. My team focuses on technical writing, and we think about how we help developers work with Amazon ads. How do we make sure that they get up and running as quickly and easily as possible? And a big part of it is helping developers and product teams figure out what they could define from a product perspective that is unique out there for advertisers. All of this for the benefit of reaching customers, driving sales, or any other goal that you might have as an advertiser in order to help retail customers. I'm going to give some really quick background of Amazon ads if you don't already know it. It is all about sharing your brand on and off of Amazon. So in the Amazon store as well as off or away from the Amazon store. That means that you can run ads of a variety of types: video, display, audio, quite a few others, in order to reach your customer wherever they are. It's a fairly, I would say, basic concept. A lot of this already happens across the whole internet, across the industry overall, in television and print historically. And we've created some fairly new capabilities out there to really help developers to help their advertisers. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today, which is the ad technology that exists and where you could become more and more creative with what you actually develop. At a very base level, from buying ads, just the least technical side of it is that we have an advertising console. A marketer or their agency goes in, they set up ad campaigns, their bids, their budgets, and they set up some basic optimization. But it becomes fairly complex to manage all of that manually as you start running more ads, as you have more advertisers to manage. So we've released a suite of tools that you can actually build into. They're somewhat self-serve, but also have the capabilities to really customize in order to create differentiated capabilities for advertisers across the whole spectrum of campaign setup, campaign optimization, and reporting. Starting off with the APIs, we have the Amazon Ads API. Also not listed here is we have retail APIs for selling partners. And all of this gives you the capability to have reporting and campaign optimization. At a very basic level, just plugging into the APIs and gathering information from there, that's probably where most developers get started. But it becomes more unique as you create capabilities using the APIs. How do you define the bidding that you set up? What are the algorithms that you have, the machine learning capabilities, where you take in all of the reporting that you have in order to define better optimization capabilities. Even from a campaign setup, looking at historical information, at historical analytics and reporting to gather insights, to create and set up better campaigns is a fairly unique offering that we try to help out with. And everything here is to help manage everything that advertisers need and give you the ability to become as creative as possible with the services that you provide. So with APIs, I mentioned we have basic reporting capabilities that provide all the information you need about all of your campaigns pretty much at a daily level. That's where most get started. Then there's campaign setup and optimization through the APIs, where you can set bids and budgets at a fairly granular level. What we noticed is that the campaign setup and optimization, the granularity there did not always match what was accessible through reporting APIs. So that's why we launched Amazon Marketing Stream. That's in beta right now. And this is actually fairly unique in the industry. We plugged in our reporting systems directly into AWS, so you can flow all of your analytics through SQS into whatever database you want in AWS. The benefit of it is that instead of it being pull-based, it's push-based. And we push metrics through every hour and keep them updated. It's much more granular and therefore more effective for optimization and reporting than the reporting available through APIs. We've seen significant lifts just by people being able to set up campaigns and optimize them using hourly metrics. We just had Thanksgiving, Turkey 5 holiday, we had Black Friday, we had Cyber Monday, and as you can imagine, everything changes fairly significantly throughout the day. The number of clicks you get on ads, the number of conversions that happen, and this is happening all the time. We've seen amazing trends from reports from some of our partners that show the differences by hour of day, where some hours are much more expensive because people are clicking, but they're not necessarily purchasing. They might be purchasing a few hours later. So optimizing and defining your systems to optimize properly is really key, and getting that granularity of metrics to define that is important. It's important to gather it, but then all the capabilities that you build on top of it, machine learning, any optimization that you want, artificial intelligence, to create better ads and optimize them over time. And then there's the whole aspect that you could really get your hands dirty from a data science perspective with a system like Amazon Marketing Cloud. AMC is basically, we're talking about APIs are daily information, Stream is hourly information. AMC is as granular as you can get, event-based information. Every impression, every click, every sale, all in one massive database that sits within AWS. And it's a queryable database. And we have data clean rooms available. We announced AWS Data Clean Room earlier today. AMC takes advantage of a lot of the same technology. So you can pull in your own advertising information, your sales information on and off of Amazon, pull it all together. And the way you query that can actually create some unique capabilities, unique insights that help you drive impact for advertisers. This is actually one of the tools I'm most excited about because a lot of companies out there are just getting started, or they're scratching the surface of what's capable with a system like AMC, with the information that exists there. We have a lot of companies doing attribution analysis, media mix modeling, and as you get smarter about the capabilities you include on it, using any sort of AI, ML, data science, you'll see better and better outcomes. And it's all about how you can make repeatable insights as things change throughout the day, throughout the month, throughout the year, and looking back at historical information. So there are a few main topics. We're going to be at our booth. I think it's booth 2040, right down that way. It's a few rows that way. Come on by if you have any questions. We have people there to talk to you about reporting, insights and analytics, about automation and everything that you could build out that way, and campaign optimization. They're all topics I'm really excited about. Hopefully a lot of things that you could build on as well. We want to make sure that you have the underlying capabilities through the systems to build exactly what you need for your advertisers. And on top of that, if we can help you come up with ideas to support them for your own services, for if you're an advertiser or a brand, or for the companies that you support, we're happy to provide any recommendations as well and best practices. A lot of what we focus on is the ability to, I mentioned this before, to be creative. And I think what we're unlocking is the base capability that helps you define your own goals and your metrics based on the needs of your customer. So all these together, we can get into the technicality of using them, but it really comes down to the customization that you want.